Hello, everyone. Got a little bit of music to start off with. So, how is everyone at the moment? We'll turn down the music a bit. So, this is a first live stream. I've never done anything like this before, and so I'm not too sure if the resolution is good or the audio is fine. We're using Google Hangouts, which is a lot easier for me to do. I still have my little beard on until the convention starting off, and that's pretty cool. So we've only got the one viewer so far, so I'm still trying to figure out all the different sort of buttons and connections and things like that. Seems like the stream is going okay. So that's okay, I suppose. Just looking at some of my options I can do here on YouTube. So let's just check the chat. Oh, hey, hello. Only level 1. You just subscribed to me, so a big thank you for that. Very nice to see. So nice to see people subscribing. Subscriptions are actually very hard for us. We may have over 65,000 views, but for some reason, subscriptions is a hard beast to get. So it's very interesting. I know that Isaac the critic will probably be here soon, and all that sort of stuff. So that's very, very cool to hear. So the stream is doing okay. Primary stream, backup stream. Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to happen. Let's. I guess. Yes, that's true. Subs are very hard to get. Always been like that, I suppose, in terms of subscription rates and things like that. That's always been a difficult thing. So I guess this time next week I'll be at a GammaCon convention, which is like a pop culture convention. We'll be out and about with this guy, the other camera that we've grabbed, and that's going to be a lot of fun to do, and interviewing Nintendo fans and talking to them. And this is what the live stream is about, and also too what Ninja News is about, because a lot of the video game channels or in the media, they normally talk to other media folks, but we like to talk to the everyday Nintendo fan and do things like that. So as you can tell with our channel, we're always open to trying new ideas and things like that. So that's sort of the exciting thing about it. What else I've been doing? There was another video that I did recently about the Pokemon little deluxe handbook, which was a lot of fun, which was good. Which shows nice little pictures of Pokemon and things like that. I guess if anyone wants me to read up a Pokemon, the option is there. The option is there. So there's been interesting stuff in news about when the NX console will be revealed and that. Now, some people saying in the next few days, some people now saying early October, which is fairly interesting to this sort of situation in terms of that. I don't really know when the next console will be revealed in terms of what it looks like and what it does and stuff like that. So that's something that I'm obviously looking out for, and as soon as that news happens, I think everyone will be on it. So that's going to be potentially very, very cool. So we're going only just a couple of viewers. That's okay. That's all right. So what else have I been doing? I've been playing a bit of Mario Kart 8. Been trying to boost up my score there. I think I've got 6,300 VR points. You know, you get them when you win races, and you lose some when you do badly in a race. So I've been doing that and sort of working on the conventions and working on the YouTube channel, different content here and there. And these live streams may be something to add to Nintendo Ninja News. Because I've been looking at the different segments we've been doing, and the NNN show does well. That's just me talking about an opinion and life and things like that. I don't think the React videos do that well. I find them to be a bit clumsy at times. And you've got to be really quick to do them. As soon as a trailer comes out, you've got to do the reaction video, and then you've got to upload it. And because reaction sort of trailers go up during the night, that makes it fairly difficult to do. So, which is an interesting thing. Now, if anyone has any questions and things like that, do ask away, because that will be a lot of fun. If there are any questions at all, and hopefully the stream is doing okay. Sorry about that. Oh, it gets a bit difficult. So yeah, so I've just been playing Mario Kart 8 and looking at different segments and that to do for Nintendo Ninja News. Obviously, the bulk of what I do is doing news videos and updates 1 or 2 minutes long, and I think that's worked out pretty well for most people. So apart from that, I think that the YouTube channel's doing very well, and it's going great. So I'm very happy about it. Now, just checking on a few friends on Facebook, which is pretty cool. So telling my friend that I'm live, which is very cool. So I wonder what games has anyone online been playing. I'm sure the people playing Monster Hunter and all that sort of thing. Oh, he's not really listening. He's listening to the football. Okay. So we got a new subscriber in only level 1, which is very cool. And there's a couple watchers and viewers, which is nice. So I've been playing Mario Kart lately and doing that sort of thing. What else have I been doing? I'll work during the week, which is pretty cool. Which is great. Oh, okay. So you've been playing a lot of NES games, only level 1. So I did check out your channel before, because I saw you subscribing, and I checked out your channel. You're doing the first level of all NES games, which is pretty interesting. I only have NES games on the Wii U. That's the only console I don't have, but I'm going to get the classic NES mini console that will fit nicely with my TV and all the other consoles that I own. So, which is pretty cool. Which is great. So yeah, so I've noticed there's a few sort of startup YouTube channels sort of subscribing to me and getting ideas and things like that, and it's interesting sort of growth of that. Lots of people doing gaming and things like that, and yes, it is a fantastic console. The NES Classic, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a winner during Christmas period. But yeah, I mean, we're still a startup channel, really, Nintendo Ninja News. We're edging closer to 200 subscribers, which is nice. And we're on about 66,000 views or something like that, which has nearly doubled in the last couple months, due to a couple videos doing really well. And E3, which was a few months ago now, would be, yeah, about 3 months ago now. So that's been a lot of fun. So, you know, the next goals for the channel and for Nintendo, I guess, is getting through September with the GammaCon convention and EB Games Expo, which is in Sydney, and I could play Breath of the Wild, The Legend of Zelda, but no one actually knows that at this point. So I'll find out soon enough. What else am I doing? And then October seems pretty quiet in terms of Nintendo stuff. And then you have November with Pokemon Sun and Moon. I think I might be getting some 2DS bundles. I don't know if my budget can allow it. And then everything goes a bit quiet again until February, March with with the views and that. Oh, hello, Yuso Gamer, which is great. It says 1 viewer, but there must be people watching. Great to see the gamer guy there, because he always he does comment on my videos a lot, which is very nice because I don't really get many comments or likes, which is great. So great to see you on the chat thing. And if you did want to get on the show, this is broadcast in Google Hangouts. So if you do have a Hangout account and you've got a webcam and a mic, or maybe on your phone, you can I can add you and we can have a bit of a chat on the show about anything that you like. So this is part of what Nintendo Ninja News was sort of meant to be a year ago in terms of interacting with everyday fans, other YouTube channels and things like that. So it's a lot of fun. So I'm guessing that only level 1 is going to get the NX version of Breath of the Wild. I might get both versions because I'm crazy. Because actually the Twilight Princess GameCube edition is actually pretty rare. It's hard to find. I don't think I've ever seen it in a secondhand store here in Australia. So that's really, really interesting there too. Just woke up. Sorry for not coming earlier. Well, yeah, yeah, all you need is, well, you've already got a Google account, Mr. Gamer, and you can just go, I think it's google.hangouts something. And it's pretty easy to set up. There's no extra software for you needed. All you need is that webcam and that mic, and we can get stuff going. Yeah, I thought that he might have woken up because here in Australia, it's 3:43 p.m. In the afternoon. So if I wanted to chat more to people overseas, like an American in the UK, I would have to get up at midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning. But to be honest, I went to bed at like 3:30 in the morning. So I'm pretty much a night owl. So a lot of the news that I get here in Australia comes out between 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the morning. So it's kind of part of my job to be up late. And the fact that I'm nocturnal helps a lot too. And I will agree that the Wii U one will be a good collector's item. So that's why I'm buying it. The last great game. I think Breath of the Wild will be that defining game of the Wii U, because we haven't really had a defining game for the Wii U. You could make a case for Splatoon or Mario Maker, but it's, when I think of a defining game, 1 a.m. in America, oh well, you know, if you add 8 or 10 hours, we'll be joking. Oh well, that's okay. Only level 1. We can make up a time at any other time. So, you know, 12 hours time, that would be, oh shit, 4 a.m. in the morning for me. That's all right. I can do that. I can do that. Hey, Ninja, it's Mugu why do they make these names so hard to say? Hey, Mr. Chapper. We'll call him Mr. Chapper. So we've got 3 or 4 views, which is great. I'm actually really surprised that people are actually in the comments section, because I didn't really, I mean, I know I get quite a few views, but I didn't actually expect people to be up and chatting during this chat discussion, which is really, really nice. So a big thank you to everyone who has come so far. But if there's any, I guess a question for our people on our chat is, how did you discover Nintendo Ninja News? Where did you find me? Did you find me on Twitter or on Facebook or on YouTube itself? Because I'm pretty curious about that. So I know that a couple of you, well, one is very new today, and the others have been around for a little while for Nintendo Ninja News. Maybe I should put it in the chat. So, oh, on Nintendo Universe today. Oh, very, very cool. Yeah, Nintendo Universe is a it's a Facebook group which is quite large. It's got 6,000 members. Our fan page only has about nearly 700, so it's not that much, which is a shame, but that's okay. And Gamer. So you found me during E3 2015 stuff. Oh, wow. Yeah, I remembered that. Because I for a couple months before the YouTube channel started, I did audio podcasts and it wasn't turning out very well. And then I decided to go video and I've never looked back. And he must have found my E3 2015 podcast video that I put up on YouTube just to make up content because I only had 10 or so videos, and that was like a 30-minute video, and I only got something like 30 views. And then this year we did something like 12 or so videos in a night, and that was super, super busy. And I got something like 7,000 views for the year. So I think going video was a very, very good idea, and it worked out very nicely. So that was great. And you discovered me looking up news for the NX. Oh, that's cool. That's very good. Well, big thank you for that. And I think also part of it too when I do these videos is sort of getting back feedback about the channel, what you like and what you don't like and things like that. Which is really, really cool. Because you know that on my channel, I try to do a little bit of everything to see what people like and don't. And that makes it a bit tricky too. So I'm pretty happy about that. I would love to get people online in a sort of web chat thing, which would be very cool. Look at that, 4 people. Wow, that's awesome. That's really, really good, everyone. Yeah, so what do you like about the channel? Do you like the short news videos? Do you like the old gameplay stuff I did? Yeah, gameplay stuff. Yeah, well, the problem is if I do Nintendo content, gameplay stuff, I get a copyright strike. Now, it's not such a bad thing because I don't make money from this website. It's a hobby thing. So, but I could do third party like Wii U games and that. I know a few game makers, and we did something with Gum and Clive, which was great. 1 and 2, they're great games on the Wii U and the 3DS. So maybe gameplay, we'll never know. I'm like, you put up the news right up as the news comes out. Well, that's true. That's part of the tactic. As soon as it comes up to do a news video, and some people suggested to me, oh, why don't you put in an intro and an outro to each of your videos? And the reason why I don't do intros and outros because it adds time to producing the video. And I normally do things in one take. And that's why they end up getting uploaded pretty quickly. So, you know, if you want to get your latest news and you only see a video that goes for 1 minute to 2, people are more likely to watch that. So think of it like a news bulletin, like on TV, in between TV shows, you know, 30 or a minute long, just updating you on stuff on the world and stuff like that. So it's like a news bulletin for Nintendo, just giving you an update about what's happening. So that's why we do things like that. So it's very, very cool. This is my first editing experience. I like this. Great. It's great to hear that the stream has not gone to shit. And it's good that people can actually hear me, and hopefully the audio and video sync is not that bad. So fingers crossed. I'm faster than the game explain. Well, yeah, they post a lot of videos too. We've done about 350 videos in a year. Obviously, we don't explain things in such a depth, but the show is sort of, you know, a Nintendo fan that talks to other Nintendo fans. And I use the NNN show, you know, those videos where I give out some opinions and I talk about my life and things like that. It's a bit like Boogie's rambling series where he talks about his life and things like that. So, which is very, very cool. All right, and Mr. Japar asked, yes, I've got a lot of stuff in the background here. You can see the Pokemon stuff and Woolly Yoshi and things like that. I've got the got some of these that we did videos on that in the blue version, which hang on, that we talked about. This came out in February, didn't it? Yeah. And we did an unboxing video and it got 800, 900 views, which was excellent. So a lot of people liked it and enjoyed it. So that was a lot of fun to do. And we've got just all sorts of different things in that here, which is excellent. What have we got here? And we have the original Game Boy. The original Game Boy package here, which looks absolutely stunning. This was released in Australia, I say 91, 92. You do remember it. Oh, wow. That's great. It's really good. That was, about 6-7 months ago now. And you got the back here, which, it's backwards, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know why it's like that. I know, it was in really good condition too, and it was only $100 here in Australia now, which is not a lot of money. I think American dollars, it would have been something like $60, and that comes with the box too. So I had a lot of fun with that. So, oh, it's not mirrored for you. Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was mirrored for well, it is for me. So I'm feeling a little bit strange, but that's okay. That's great. And one of my other ones, which is this the one where it comes off? No, I got a Game Boy Pocket, one of those see-through ones, which is really, really nice. Okay. We'll just say got it. Thumbs up. And I love these ones. I wish they brought them back. Wouldn't a Wii U gamepad one be really awesome? Transparent game Wii U gamepad. I think that would have sold a bit. I would have bought it. And the Pocket was pretty good. I do like the Game Boy Color better because it's got that little bump in the back, which makes it a better groove to hold that controller, to hold the Game Boy. And what games do I have here? I've got, what is it, Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX, which is pretty interesting. And I've got Rugrats, which is very, very nice. Yeah, the Wii U's dead. Oh no, I can't say that, because I said the Wii U was dead in a previous video, and someone got really upset in the comments section of YouTube, and they're saying it's not technically dead. There's still games being made for it, and it's just like, oh my god. And he said, I'm not a fanboy. I have an Xbox. All right. I said, well, I'm a big Nintendo fan, but I have a PS4 and PS3, and I've bought other type of consoles. So I started on the Atari 2600. And what other games I got? I've got F1 Race, which is a very nice game. You can see it up there. Yeah, it is a sign of a Wii U fanboy. And we've got the Game Boy Gallery, which is a nice little game. And of course, Super Mario Land. I do have Pokemon Yellow, but it's not with me at the moment. Yeah, it's not really supported by Nintendo, sadly. Those are Game Boy Color games, if I remember. Yeah. So what else I got here? Got Dr. Mario. I've got lots of amiibos, which is just crazy. And I've got all sorts of things here. And I've got the Mario DS, which is very nice. I like this one. I play PC more than I do the Wii U anymore. That is very sad. That is very sad. I don't do PC gaming because I like consoles. You just stick the game in and turn it on. It's very simple for me. PCs, you've got to upgrade them all the time, and it doesn't feel right. I'm an old, couch console gamer, as you can tell. So, geez, that's a good condition. It's really good condition, isn't it? That's because there's no fucking cat fur on it. Yes, my cat gets around and just puts fur on everything. So, which is a bit annoying. That is such a silly question. Am I getting Pokemon Sun and Moon? Of course I am. I'm definitely getting Sun and Moon. I'm getting both games. I think I'm going to get both 2DS bundles that are coming out here in Australia, and I'm going to get the Z Ring. So once the midnight launch happens, and I might do just a small live video of it happening in Australia and Canberra. So I might be one of the first in the world to get it on the 18th or the 16th. There might be other countries getting it before us. But I'm going to be unboxing the new 2DS bundles, the Sun and Moon, and I'll be showing off the Z Ring and looking like a fool online. So it's not the first time I've looked like an idiot, but that's all right. So, and we've got more people. Do we have more people chatting, or just the same ones? All right, that's okay. So a couple more things I guess I wanted to chat to you is, I wouldn't say this month now, but I say that next month in October when things are quieter. Oh, hello, Sherby X2. How are you going? Good to see you here. Wow. Just really surprised at the amount of people that's come. Hello, Sherry. It's great to hear from you and to talk. I know it's about midnight. Okay, I'll talk about the other topic. I'll talk now. But if there is a more convenient time to talk online stream, do tell me. If you say 7 p.m. or 8 p.m., then I can change. I can do a stream during then. Because I did the stream to really test things out and to to discover what the reception would be like, and it turned out to be much better than expected. Yeah, 23rd of November. So it's not like X and Y where it was worldwide release. It's more of a stagnant release over a week. It's a little annoying, but you won't have to wait too long. I remembered if you're I'm in the middle of not too early, not too late. That's true. I've got to say, here in Australia, when the Nintendo 64 was released in 98 or 99, we had to wait about 6 months to a year after America or the UK got it. So there were big waits back in the 90s. So 5 days is nothing. Like, you didn't live in the 90s trying to get gaming consoles and games. It was torturous. And you didn't have the internet. You didn't really know what was coming out. So it was really tough back then. So, yeah, very long time. And the games were expensive here in Australia. They're about $80 in Australia, $79.95. So do suggest me times that you would like me to stream discussions like this or anything else, I suppose. And and do put in the 7 p.m. your sort of local times code or something. Here it's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Australia. So if you like to do something like that, people here for future streams. So so you're going to have to think about that and reply back. The other thing I wanted to talk to the ninjas here, the Nintendo Ninja fans here, is Nintendo Historia. Now, you might have seen that as a segment in our YouTube channel. You see our different things that we do. And I've been doing history videos based on Nintendo. And we've done the first few where they've done, when they started off doing playing cards and things like that. And I've done things on accessories like the Rumble Pack and different things like that, which is pretty cool videos. And they've done all right. They've done okay. And I think the next Nintendo history lesson that you'll get in October is when Nintendo went to meet Disney in the 50s. So that's a very interesting story of it really sort of expanded their minds. And if you if you look at Princess Peach and Princess Daisy and Rosalina, have a bit of a think where they got that inspiration from. So all the way back during that meetup in the 50s about a deal about making playing cards for Mickey Mouse and all that. So interesting story time. We'll do that next month after the 2 conventions are done, because obviously I'm going to be stressed to my eyeballs this time next weekend and the following 2 weeks doing that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Yes, you are correct. Disney princesses. Well, I guess I could do a little history lesson. Yamauchi, the previous CEO of Nintendo, went over to Disney to try to work out a deal to make playing cards for Disney. And he noticed that playing card companies weren't really big in America. They were sort of fading out. And that was when he got this idea that Nintendo needed to expand and do different things. And that's where following videos I will do will talk about, yes, the love hotels, the taxis, all those type of strange business ventures that they got into. And then they went on to toys. And from toys, they eventually moved into arcades and video games. So it's all sort of started when they went overseas and saw the possibilities of doing more than that. So it's very, very cool history that Nintendo has. And we'll do a bit of that later on. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun looking back, and it's that's another different type of content that we try to do with Nintendo Ninja News, and hopefully people will enjoy that. So yeah, a lot of fun. So if you have any questions about Nintendo, this is your opportunity, because we used to do that. Let me show you the box. We used to put questions in here, and we would get them out during the NNN show. The only problem was that no one actually asked me any questions. So the segment, the little part of that segment got axed, so which was annoying. But maybe we can do that for streams. All right. What's your opinion of the PS4 Pro? I did do a funny video on that, which could be a whole new segment talking about non-Nintendo stuff, but not too. Yes, the item box. That's right. Getting the questions out of the question box. I'm clever. Wow. Oh, let me think. It's so PS4 Pro. I don't think it's much of an upgrade that the Scorpio will be by Microsoft. If you look at the specs, it's pretty much twice as powerful with a few shiny things here and there. If you don't have a 4K TV, I don't think it's completely worth the money. And here in Australia, it's going to cost $560 here in Australia. So I hope you were sitting down when you heard that price. And it's about $434 for the slim version that's coming out here in Australia on the 15th or 16th. I am talking about the PS4 Pro now. I'm talking a bit here. Now, I don't think it's really worth the investment if you don't have a good 4K TV. Now, it's not native 4K resolution. They're going to be doing a fair bit of rendering and a little bit of trickery work to make it look 4K. It will definitely look more impressive than your regular PS4 console, but it's not going to be true 4K that Microsoft may be providing next year. So the tables, I don't think Sony's in the shed, but the tables have shifted a fair bit since the original Xbox One was released, and all the problems in that. That's true. It is upscaled. That is the official term. So that's my opinion on it. I won't get it unless one day I get given a 4K TV for free, because the channel here doesn't make any money. I've just had one of those days. I've had a bit of a stomach ache during the week, so that hasn't been a lot of fun, but I'm recovered pretty well so far. Any Nintendo questions? Because that's sort of what we're here for, I guess. Because I run a Nintendo show. Anyone who is interested in chatting, we've still got the 4 viewers. Yeah, down to 3 or so. Some have disappeared. You're never seeing Castlevania again. Probably not. Ice Climbers, maybe. Metroid, I think so. Excitebike, maybe. I mean, if it's true that they're merging the home and handheld consoles together in terms of software, they will have time to make games like that and bring back old franchises, which is really cool. So that would be a lot of fun too. Yeah, it'll be good. I can't think of anything else. Yeah. I don't know how long I've been chatting here for. About 40 minutes. That's not too bad. 2D side scrolls. We got a lot of 2D side scrolls for the Wii U. We got Donkey Kong and Mario and things like that. I think someone's bagging out the Wii U that it had too many sort of platformer games. And I will say that it did, at times. It hasn't been officially confirmed it's a hybrid, so we won't go too far on that. Do I want it to be handheld console hybrid? Maybe a hybrid. but I like getting multiple consoles. But what I would like is a home console and a handheld with shared software. So I'm playing Mario Kart on the bus. Oh, shit. I'm playing Mario Kart on the bus, and then I take out the card and I put it in my home console and I play Mario Kart at home on the same save file. So that's my dream. And that was in my NX wish list video that I did 6 or 8 months ago. Do you see the title NES that is coming out being a good collector's item? I think the NES Classic would be a nice little collector's item, but I unbox my stuff and play with them, like my Amiibo collection. So I don't keep things in boxes, really. So I think the NES Classic will be so massively produced and sell so well, it won't be worth stocking up. Yeah, I think it will sell well with nostalgia type people and people who haven't played a Nintendo console in a long time. That's who they're marketing it for. And I did a video on that too. I've done videos on everything. So I think that would be the way to do it. So it'll be a lot of fun doing that sort of thing. So just thinking. Yeah. So it'll be a lot of fun. Any other thoughts, people? I have a quiet moment. I should use my Nintendo Cup next time. A bit silly of me. Yeah, there's dozens of hundreds of videos there to watch. So you'll never really run out of content, which is great. So it's been very, very cool. And views have been pretty good this month. Sometimes it goes a bit low, and that's hard. And we try to get people to promote the channel and share on Facebook and Twitter. So we do have a Twitter account that you can join up to and get updates there. It's all automatic. And all that sort of thing. So it's very good. Next handheld to be a dual screen or single screen. I don't know. I am used to the dual screen, but either way, I don't think I would be too upset if it's a single screen or not. But if they do make it a dual screen again, I would really like some nice graphics and a nice big screen to look down on. You know, something maybe even that type of size. You know, and a little wider. So that would be really nice. What do you think the NX cartridges will be like? Personally, I hope they throw back designs like NES-shaped cartridges. Well, they're not going to be this big. And these are different type of cartridges. Because they're basically like little computer chips inside and you just insert it. They'll be like your DS and your 3DS cards. They'll be shaped a little differently, but they'll come in, I say 32 gig size. And for special games, you know, maybe the next Xenoblade Chronicles, then you'll get special 64 gig cards where you can do things like that. So that's what I think the shapes will be like. But they can color them differently. You know, gold for Zelda and red for Mario, and you know, if they remade red and blue for the NX Pokemon, they could color them red and blue and yellow. So there's some of the options right there. So, which is very, very cool. Any remaining questions left before we may finish off this session? This is probably our longest video in a long time, actually. I think the longest video we ever put on Nintendo Ninja News was the Xenoblade Chronicles X introduction. That was 2 hours long, and that was pretty good. And we did some of a playthrough of Twilight Princess HD, but didn't quite get enough views, and I was still learning how to do the recording and things like that. It got a bit frustrating. So it will be very interesting to say the least. But I've got some ideas on live streaming. I might live stream games in the future. I don't know. So that just makes things a little difficult for me. So any last questions? Before we head off, I'll put these games back where they belong while you have a bit of a think. All right, no more questions? All right. Oh, cool. I can do it like that. All right, 5 minutes time. All right. Sorry about that. Yes, it was great. I will stick around for another 5 or 10 minutes or so. That's all right. Which is a lot of fun. What else I've got? Yeah. What else I've been doing? Yeah, I've got the Wii U and that sort of thing. Which is good. I've got a lot of games on it, which is quite a lot. I might show you something. I'll be right back. So I might show you some of the games I have on my Wii U to show how many games I do have. So it's quite a bit. Yeah. Sorry guys, it's just a little too far away. So I can't do that. But I've got about like 30 NES games on it and all that sort of thing. And it's quite a lot. So what else can we chat about? I'm just thinking, who else is... I'm going to check on... what am I doing? All right, so... Yeah, I'll be doing more videos tonight, maybe. Just maybe at this point. Depending if there's any news on or anything happening like that. So I haven't heard much news lately today, so there won't be any new posts or anything like that, which is fine. I'm pretty happy about that. I've had a few views here and there for the chat video, which is very nice. Who knows? When is he coming back? He's taking his time, isn't he? So there's definitely things I like to do this week in terms of figuring out what I'm going to record at this convention that I've been talking about. So he's back. Very good. So I guess as we wrap up this video, is there any last questions that you have about Nintendo Ninja News and what we do? And any last questions about Ninja News, or what you like to see on the channel? What would you like to see in the future and stuff like that? Because that would be really interesting to see what people would like to see. So, and don't tell me there's not enough content. I've done 300 videos, so you know there's always stuff there to look at. I could. Yeah, I could try that. Yeah, I could do something. Oh yeah, I could. Because there's a feature here where you can watch YouTube videos together, and and that's a pretty cool feature. So, for example, let me show you. So you can see how it's Oh, thank you. I do remember your username and that, which is very, very cool. And so, for example, we have so this will be an example of doing so we could do the NX feed. If it's streamed on YouTube, I think we can do something like this. So I'm just testing something out, guys. So don't go crazy on me. Shit, did I mute myself? Sorry about that. Shit. All right. So I'm just showing off one of the features we can do on the streams. And this is just me when I started the NNN show a long time back. And this is when I had the amiibos on the back, which was it was fun while it lasted, but I think you like the new background better. So I think that would be pretty cool. So I moved the desk around and made a better feature out of that. So putting together all the Nintendo merchandise together. So it's very, very cool. So we'll just remove that. We'll go back to me. I know it is very cool. So it's very, very nice. So I think we might wrap up this video now because my voice is getting very tired. I'm not used to talking for so long. But I guess the streaming thing has turned out really, really well. And do add in the comments section. Oh, it stayed on me. Oh, all right. That's okay. We'll work it out another day. So that's okay. So we'll wrap up this video now. A big thank you to everyone who has joined us for the stream, which is fantastic. I didn't expect anyone to, but it was great to see. And type out in the comments section after this video stream on the best times for you when you're online and on YouTube and things like that. So we can do something like that. So let's do the old sign off tag. That's it for me, and I shall see you four especially, on Nintendo News later on. Bye.